We have been through every battle you can imagine. I actually forced The Undertaker out of the WWE. I think a lot of people forget that in a TLC match. We've battled in Hell in the Cell matches. I know exactly what The Undertaker brings to the table. And you can multiply that times 10 at WrestleMania.
I'm going to put you on the spot right now. I have to do it. Is it true that if The Undertaker emerges from the Elimination Chamber, that you will officially challenge The Undertaker at WrestleMania?
Do you really expect me to divulge that to you, young Matthew?
It's my job to ask you the question.
Yeah, and it's my job to keep those things to myself. I'm a strategist. I keep my strategies to myself.
Okay.
Meanwhile, The Undertaker and Chris Jericho, the first time they ever met was in November over in the United Kingdom. That was an instant classic. Tonight, anything goes. No disqualification. Undertaker going for the old school. Edge, you've been on the receiving end of this. Can he pull it off? No, Jericho with a nice counter.
If there's ever an opportune time to face The Undertaker, it could be right now. Chris Jericho can pick up something here, and The Undertaker may be in a very bad position. Watch Jericho capitalize.
Jericho, very much like myself, is a student of this game, so he's obviously seen Undertaker before. He knows what to do and try to counter.
Look what he's trying to do here to the dead man. Look at the top rope, a superplex by Chris Jericho. And as the ultimate opportunist looks on, Jericho going for the cover. No.
You call me the ultimate opportunist. I'm also an equal opportunity hater, which means that I hate Chris Jericho. It means that I hate The Undertaker. It means that I hate Batista. I basically hate whoever is across that ring from me, because they are trying to take from me what I feel I deserve, and that is the World Heavyweight Championship.
Hate is a strong word.
Yes,
Are you
it is.
trying to say that you just love yourself?
I consider hatred a gift. And no, I do not. In order to be a competitor, you have to hate. You have to have that. In the moment, you need to have that in your game, or you're not a competitor. Anyone else who says otherwise is lying. I tell the truth.
Listen, it's no secret. You and I have traveled together. We've talked about hockey and music. I got to tell you, you have changed. You really have changed. This is a new age. So, yes.
Meanwhile, no one has a darker and more disturbed soul than The Undertaker. But right now, Jericho going toe-to-toe with the dead man, the Phenom.
And staying toe-to-toe with the dead man is saying something. Very, very few, an elite few can do it.
Jericho, a 5-time World Heavyweight Champion, looking to make it 6 next Sunday night. But what condition will either of these athletes be in?
It's hard to say. There's no way you can explain what it feels like to have a man that large with that speed coming at you.
Oh. A big boot, a huge, massive boot. And the Outlaw now with a leg drop and a cover. Knew what he got, no.
Very unlike The Undertaker to hook a leg there.
The Undertaker, of course, defended his championship at the Royal Rumble, defeating Rey Mysterio. Look out!
The hand is high. The choke slam lose.
You should just get back in the ring.
Oh! It looked like Undertaker was targeting Edge there. But it is a no disqualification match. Remember, anything can happen. Anything's legal. Oh! Big boot right to Edge. Everyone's a target now for the dead man. And take a look at this again. Undertaker with the big boot. Bam! Look out! A cover! 2 and
a big DDT dropped the World Heavyweight Champion right on the top of his own head.
Undertaker dealing with Edge momentarily. That created a moment for Jericho, and we know how Chris Jericho can seize the moments.
Again, let's reinforce no disqualification. That steel buckle.
Here we go. Jericho up and a roll-up. Jericho with the roll-up has good leverage, but Undertaker over to power out and right into that exposed steel. Is this the beginning of the end?
The Undertaker looking to hook up Chris Jericho for the last ride.
Down goes Jericho. Oh, there's Edge with a spear. A spear from the Rated R superstar.
What does this mean for the Elimination Chamber? What does this mean on the road to WrestleMania?
Meanwhile, the match continues, ladies and gentlemen. This is not over.
So many unanswered questions.
And now without Edge, oh, the code breaker from Chris Jericho. The Undertaker never saw it coming. And it is over.
My God!
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
An absolute stunner. Jericho just pinned the World Heavyweight Champion.
And with shock and awe, Chris Jericho rides a wave of momentum 9 days away from the Elimination Chamber.
Jericho is guaranteed to win the Elimination Chamber. And how can you doubt his resolve after what Jericho did tonight, beating the World Heavyweight Champion?
Well, Chris Jericho promised bad things, and it looks to be that bad things are coming. But watch the Undertaker right here. But there will be retribution, because Edge will appear in your picture. Undertaker instigating Edge's actions, in my opinion.
Edge with the spear to the Undertaker, and just when you thought the dead man was in control, there was the code breaker, and Chris Jericho with a huge main event win here on Friday Night Smackdown. In 9 days, can Jericho capitalize on another huge opportunity and leave the Elimination Chamber victorious? If so, the face of Smackdown will be the new World Heavyweight Champion.
He is the ultimate opportunist, and he proved he's the one.
I am back in the main event of WrestleMania.
On the next Friday Night Smackdown, he'll show the animal why. Two of the biggest superstars in the WWE collide. Edge battles Batista one-on-one. Friday Night Smackdown. Next Friday at 8/7 Central on My New